Oh, whoops. I made a mistake. I hit the pause button and it crashes the game. I don't know why shit moves like that. Oh, but it pops pops the launcher right up. Oh, yeah. Alright, hang on. Some people want to make their streams look nice. I'm gonna make my shit look shitty. I even bought a cheap microphone at a gas station just for this. I should buy me like a actual like CRT monitor. Ooh. Holy shit, I'm actual garbage. Alright, bro, listen. Can't be talking. I pressed start again, goddamn. Can't pause this game. Not during 70, man. Don't talk about Shenmue like that, alright? This is a classic. Think of a game that you like. Shenmue made that. Shenmue is so good it makes you want to sell NFTs and do crime in your later days. Hey, man. A clock is right twice a day or something like that. Just wait until Shenmue 4 comes out, man. It's gonna revolutionize. Yu Suzuki will be right. Fighting Force. I found a copy of Final Fight Streetwise for $15 at a Goodwill. God damn, this motherfucker. And I thought about buying it, but the disc looked real scuff. But I should have just bought it anyway. I have one of those. I even have those CDs that like fix your disk drive if they don't read this good anymore, which is it's just really just like a fancy DVD with like a little piece of cloth on it or whatever. I still have the one that I don't know who bought it for me. I think it was like a cousin of mine or whatever bought it for me. It never did anything. FYI. He swore that shit worked like magic, but it sure as fuck didn't. The only reason that 65-hour shift ever happened was because we were changing out all the access points at a school, and it turns out that when they first built the school, like 6 or 7 years ago, the contractor used Cat 4 cable instead of Cat 5. Well, it was really like a mix, and the access points would not power on at all because the Cat4 cable was just not supplying enough power from the PoE to the AP. So they were like, well, it's Thursday, or when did we start? Wednesday? It's Wednesday, so we can't just not have access points in the school because they swapped everything out. And they were like, well, just do like a couple wings and then we'll get a contractor out eventually to come relieve you guys. And then, you know, obviously in a day, you know, we ran a shit ton of cable, but not enough for the whole school. So we were like, hey, we're going to go home. They're like, nah, just like stay there. We'll give you guys OT. And we'll get like another crew to relieve you guys. Turns out, getting a crew out, Jesus Christ. Finding people during spring break to come do a job last fucking minute is quite difficult to do, right? So they just kept bringing us more cable to keep doing the project, saying, hey, we're gonna get you guys relief eventually. And it never happened. So about towards the end of the second day, they brought us a Little Caesars pizza, and then they're like, here you go, you can eat this. And it's like, you know, I know you guys are angry and upset, you know, but like hopefully, you know, when you come out of this, you know, you're gonna have all this and that and all this overtime and all that. And it's like, and I never wanted to violently attack a supervisor more than that day. And then, you know, he got to go home that night. Oh, everybody that works in the central building got to go home that night, and us, the field techs, had to stay on site because we had to wake up early every day to finish the job. Then, towards the end of the third day, when we finished wiring up all the school, they wanted us to stay there to help troubleshoot all the access points. And I said, I'm not doing that. I'm going home and I'm clocking out. And you literally cannot stop me. Like, write me up if you want to. That's going to be a really funny fucking write up to read to HR. Of course, they never wrote me up. But as far as I know, you know, all the access points worked. The only ones that we couldn't do were the ones that ran to the mobile units outside because we don't have the like hyper weather resistant jacket cables that they use that to run Ethernet cables on the outside. And we just physically did not have like the 700 feet cables that we need to do that. It's like we just can't do that. So somebody else took care of that like that Monday. That Monday was a teacher work day, so there were no students, but none of the teachers that worked in those mobile units could use the internet until they got that shit done. But we didn't have to do that shit. At least I didn't have to do that shit. And come Monday, no, it's weird the way they do it. So sometimes they do have them running underground and up into the walls of the mobile units, but sometimes they just have them running kind of like in parallel. Like there'll be like a switch in a mobile unit, right? So let's say you have 15 mobile units. Might have one that runs underground into the main school building, but then you'll have another one that is like the hub for this one switch. From that one switch, they'll shoot them. They'll have them all like. Just think of how power lines look. like in a city, it'll be like that, but it's just a bunch of Ethernet cables, like flying across the whole thing, connecting all these mobile units. Why they do it like that, I don't know. I assume it's just easier for them, but they need like because they do that, they need like these stupid thick like Ethernet cables that are like really hard to terminate. And I assume it's just more cost effective, or like it's cheaper for them to just have them flying in the air like that. I think it's like it might be cheaper for them to do that, but I think in the long run, it's more expensive because those cables will get vandalized. They'll they just aren't gonna stand up to the weather that long. You know, fucking hurricane breaks by, that cable's fucked. You know, but it's silly. But it's not my job to handle those outside cables. We have like a whole team that does that, and it's like the sound people or whatever. We have a whole department that deals with like outside rugged shit. We handle all the dainty shit on the inside, generally. And yeah, like that. I don't work Mondays. I work Tuesday through Friday, but they're 10-hour days. That Tuesday, or sorry, I've been with the school system for I've been with the school system for 6 years now. I've been in this department. This will be my third year coming up, or it's been my third year in March. This past Thursday, we had a meeting because we need like these yearly meetings where they talk about the handbook, and they're like, hey, don't be racist and don't, you know, do inappropriate things with children. And it's like, all right, cool. I'm not a piece of shit. I know not to do that. When they did not address that whole situation at all. Like they didn't even talk about it. They didn't even approach it. They didn't say anything. They were just like, "Hey, thank you guys so much for all the work that you do. You know, we'll buy you guys lunch one day of like this fiscal year." It's like, wow, lunch. Like, thank you so much. And granted, out of all the people that work those 65-hour shifts, one of them was a Tech 3, one of them was a Tech 2, and four of us were Tech 1s. I am still a Tech 1. All the other Tech 2s and 3s that are in this team were MIA. So they fucked over one Tech 1, one Tech 2, and just put all the grunts to work on this shit. And I don't want to discriminate, but there are some people that in this department that can't have doctor's notes that like, oh, I can't get on a 5-foot ladder, or I can't lift heavy stuff, which is fine. You know, if you have injuries, that's fine. But those are also the guys that will like send you a text message, be like, hey, make sure you guys do this and that. It's like, shut the fuck. You are irrelevant to this whole conversation. You cannot do this. Just be quiet. You're broken, man. Get out of here. Let the non-broken people handle this. I don't need you to tell me that I can't lean a ladder when it's sideways. Like, be quiet. Stop joking with me. I am upset. Anyway, I love working for the government. Why did I hit retry? What time is it? 10:12? It's always the people that don't have to do the job, man. They always got some fucking 2 cents to say about some shit. Tell you that for fucking free. Whatever. Prior to leaving that job site, I ended up going to where the security cameras are at, and I ended up downloading all the footage of us working that 65-hour shift. So I have all that video evidence of us if they ever tried to like claim that like, oh no no, we didn't do any of that. And I recorded like every single phone call. I have it all on my computer right here. Cause come evaluation time, I'm gonna ask for a promotion. And if they deny anything that I did, I'm busting that shit out. That's like my fucking that's my fucking trap card. I do got to get my scissor certification because it's annoying having to find like a fucking 20-foot ladder for some of these access points when it'd be easier if I just had a scissor lift. Or I could borrow a scissor lift from the county. God damn, I'm garbage. Gotta get me a reuse. Gotta get me this leather jacket this dude's got. I'm gonna look so fucking dope. Walk into a high school with that jacket, bro. All the kids are gonna be like, damn, bro. You really drippy with the Rizzy, dog. Goddamn. $90 degrees? What are you talking about? This game takes place in the winter, dog. Actually, I wonder how cold it is outside right now. Let me see. It's about 67. It's still jacket weather out there. Oh, dude. Ugh. I did not rank on the leaderboards. I'll retry it one more time, then I'm going to bed because I'm tired. I got an alert on my phone. Konjeki Bijou is watching Space Jam. All these Zoomer VTubers watching boomer movies. Oh shit! Something about the stilted dialogue of Dragon's Dogma 2 got me wanting to play Shenmue. I was like, man, if you're gonna play Shenmue, you gotta do it right. Yeah, nice flying kick, dumbass. That's me playing fucking Guilty Gear, dog. That's me playing Jam, throwing out that fucking dragon kick for like the millionth time in a match and getting fucking 6p for it. Ah, fuck, I didn't want to trigger this fucking dickhead. I'll kill you! Oh shit. Oh man, am I gonna lose it in the last minute? There we go. Woo! I'm first, baby, #1. That's me. That's right, I did it. What's the name of that guy that does the fucking? That's right, I did it. I am. Do you wish to save? Hell yeah, I want to save, dude. Save that shit. Shenmue. Greatest game ever made. Shame about the rest of this franchise, I guess. Shame we'll never get the second season of the anime too that they can, because they released a whole bunch of animes that along with Shenmue and all that, and it's let's do the actual Yokohama. Alright. Later. We're ending the stream, buddies. Bye bye.